Hi Sagittarius and Sagittarius cross-watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today we'll be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter. Anywhere that you find Sagittarius as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. General readings are not personal readings. They did not go out with one person and that person's specific situation in mind. While you are here, please enjoy yourself. Use your own intuition and discernment to collect the pieces of this reading that you feel belong to you, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Sagittarius that may need that message more than you. At any point when this reading resonates, whenever it does, if it's a sentence, if it's a segment, or the entire thing, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below to tell me how this is your story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need this message. And lastly, please become a subscriber to this channel. Literally everything you're doing with this channel, which our last series of readings, my last one, you guys were my biggest collective. So many people commented, so many people loved the video. I really want to say thank you for that, because that continues to help me get into the algorithm to be able to create more great content for you guys. I just really want to take a moment to say thank you and to celebrate you guys, because you are a very big deal to me. So I want to say thank you about that. This card here was stuck in our main deck, which does not normally happen. So this is going to have something to do with our theme for today. And it is the Magician. This is Gemini Virgo energy. There is something here about manifesting a new life, something that's going on for yourself, something brand new. And I love that, having all of the tools at your disposal to do so, which I think is really beautiful. Let's start off by pulling some connectors for people to just see if this is connected to your person at all. If none of this pertains to your person, that's okay. This just needs to happen for someone who maybe doesn't know who they're connecting to, or does need just a little bit more validation to say, oh yeah, that is my person right there. So we'll get a couple more out and then we'll read them. I love doing these, and I got these 3 new decks. They're called Volume 1, 2, and 3 of My Next Romantic Partner. And they are done by the Lightworker Tarot and Oracle group on Etsy. And they are 100% amazing cards, amazing decks. They're really nice cards. So we're going to see. We're going to dive right nice and deep in. Your person could be someone that you're very opposite from, someone that is very different from you, okay? Your person could be someone that's very manipulative, likes to manipulate situations, likes to make things to come into the way they want them to be. Could be someone that you need to give it some time, like you're kind of on a break right now, or you need to work through a couple of things, okay? Could be someone that's in a state of mourning. They have experienced loss and are in a period of recovery. That might be why you need to give it time right now. Could be someone that has Leo in their chart or is a Leo. They're ruled by fire. This positive, passionate sign is playful and likes attention. Strength and resilience is their hallmark, okay? Lastly, it could be someone that has strong fire placements in their chart like you do. Fire rules the sacral chakra and the throat. A person with strong fire energy must learn to tame impulsivity. These readings for you guys are always really important to me too, because my rising and my moon are both Sagittarius. I have a Taurus sun, but I've got a lot of strong Sag in my chart. So I love these readings because I connect with you guys' energy really, really well. We also have someone who might be a hot mess right now, especially if they are in a state of mourning. Could be someone who dresses impeccably at all times. They always look really, really good, very well put together. Could be someone that you meet at work. Could be someone that you met at their work. Like let's say, for example, if they were a massage therapist and you went to their office to get a massage and you met them there, something like that. Or you two could work together, something of that nature. Aside from the Magician, our theme for today is starting off with, I think this was your card last time too, the Closed Gate. Again, it's here. This is not the right time. There is a misalignment in this relationship, but that does not mean it's never going to happen. It just means right now that chain is there to keep things buttoned up, okay? Especially if this person is manipulative, kind of a hot mess, going through some things right now. We have angel number 1144, which speaks about high vibes. This says love or other happiness lurks around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. So some divine intervention is here on this situation. So something that's going to come into, I think, a fated event to kind of open the door to breaking off that chain. This kind of feels maybe like a slight extension of last time's reading. That reading was so powerful, but this really feels a bit like there's something bigger here at play. We have the energy of being radiant. This is basically like glowing, really being happy and sunny and alive with your purpose. And we have number 27, paper boats. This says, stay afloat and don't tilt too much. A lesson awaits you. So I think this is telling you stay afloat here, like keep going forward, because there's a lesson coming for you in this situation. It's something you have manifested, something you asked for, something that's going to help you kind of rule through some of this stuff. The energy at the bottom of our main deck that we're going to use, I find the energy of the Ten of Cups, the Hermit card of Virgo, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Oh, and the Page of Wands just fell, so we're going to take it too. Looks a little bit to me like there's some introspection about what true happiness in partnership really means to both of you. Deep reflection, going deep within. This is Virgo energy, really looking at which path to go on, the illuminated path. What is going to be the way to get this to move forward in a way that feels really good? These are both cards about moving forward, forward movement. One is very romantic and soft. One is very passionate and charged up. So I think there's this beautiful energy of trying to understand, is it romance or is it sex? Is it love or is it attraction and passion? What is it that's driving this? And look at this Page of Swords balancing on that sword, on that tightrope. This is a fine dance between the two. Is it just about sex? Is it just about love? Is it both? Is it a culmination of all the things? I just think this is like that moment that you've kind of waited for. It's like it's this energy of knowing when is the right time to finally take the step to learn the lesson, looking good while doing it. It's something you've manifested. And it is divine intervention to try to come up with a fated event to blast this lock off of this gate. I'm 100% certain this was your theme last week too. This was the very first card in it. Because we talked a lot about that, like how to get that to blast off of there. Because I said it's like it's here. It's like right now it's happening. So let's dive in. Your energy, Sag, at this time towards this relationship is sad in the Three of Swords. You are sad, you are aching, you are lonely, you are heartbroken. There's something that is not working for you. I want you to look at this though. There is not one but two cracks in that heart. So it's hurting both of you. It's just that you're feeling this way. You're really feeling unhappy about what's going on in this relationship right now. You're wanting things to be different. I think that closed gate is the thing that really hurts you almost the most. It's like wanting the ability to move forward with this person, wanting the chance to come alive in this relationship, but you're kind of stuck. You're kind of set in this place where so many things are pulling or tugging at those heartstrings. So many things or people need your attention, when really you just want to button that all up and you want to climb into your bed and cuddle yourself and cry it out and let it go. You are being clarified by the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So yeah, this is a lot about balancing the head with the heart. Looks like right now the head's kind of winning. We've got Three Swords, Two Cups. So this is a lot about trying to understand like the dynamics in a relationship, the energy of if someone is going through a mourning period, like a loss, like for example, if this person is going through a rather large breakup, in order to be with you, okay? Now, take this in the right way when I say this. People that end relationships in order to be with another person, it is okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's kind of messy. It's kind of a messier situation. It's got a lot of extra pieces. There are a lot of other people involved. You love this person. You're in love with this person. You do want to get back to happier times, celebrating, going on dates, having a good time. You have to end something that's been very, very painful. And part of that is this fear of, am I being used? Is this all a game? Is this a lie? Is this deceit? Is this something where this person is just trying to be here as a karmic for a lesson? I don't think that. I don't feel that here based on the other energy here. I think this looks like how to move forward and balance that energy of head versus heart, but also, is this just sex or is this love? Or is it both? And that tightrope communication, this dance, well, she's like reading a book and holding her thoughts in her hands here, and she's got birds flying about her. This is walking out on faith, because that's so many distractions that it literally, you could fall right off of that thing and fall into that ravine, which we don't know what's below that. It could be nothing. It could be like water that you jump into. It could be fire. It could be a mountain range below you. It could be something that could hurt you. But that's a fine dance between, what are we actually doing here? This is the fear of being backstabbed. This is the fear of betrayal. This is the fear of, is this real? Is this fantasy? Is this a lie? What is this? And this is you starting to do a little bit of deeper introspection in that hermit energy about, is this really the person for you? Is this truly the person that was brought onto your path to show you the way forward in partnership? Or is this person playing games? I think it's a lot about that for you. What is it? What's happening here? You are being told to let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. So if you've been trying to manipulate your conversations with, like, showing them how caring and loving you are, or showing up at their work with something like a bouquet of flowers or chocolates or their favorite cologne or something like that, that's not necessarily a manipulative item. It's just more like, what's the intent behind it and why? And showing up at their work unannounced kind of sometimes can feel a little controlling, okay? You have Temperance, card of Sagittarius, which is beautiful because that's your own energy, and 32, the Magnet. I feel like this is you healing. This is you trying to be patient, trying to alchemize water with fire to make it into the steam that it creates. And it's you being optimistic. It's you being enthusiastic about what's going to happen in your future. You do have an immense amount of attraction to this person. You feel like you would die without them. It feels big to you, which is probably why you're kind of losing a little bit of your control here. You're kind of allowing your fears to dictate a bit of where you're trying to go here. And that's the field of influence for you, is that it's fear. Fear is a really powerful catalyst, and it can really create a lot of problems. So I think this is you being a little sad, a little nervous, a little lonely, a little frustrated, a little scared, because you don't know what's going to happen. But isn't part of the journey and enjoying the ride part of what we're doing here in life? Okay. This person's energy towards you at this time is sat in the 7 of Cups, and that comes as no surprise to me. They're a little confused by your energy. They don't quite know why you're feeling the way you're feeling, why some of the things you're doing and saying, what you are doing and saying. It's confusing to them. They're not quite sure why all of a sudden now you've shifted into this energy of feeling insecure or doubting or having just a little bit more controlling, a little bit more manipulative energy here. They are being clarified by the Hanged Man, which is Pisces energy, the Six of Pentacles, the Sun Leo energy, and the Eight of Cups. So this person does understand that a lot of sacrifices have been made here by both of you in order to stay in this relationship, even when there's a closed gate. Both of you understand that right now is not the right time. And there's been a lot of sacrificing towards this and trying to understand why. So I think you in that Three of Swords know that this person's got a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of people tugging at their heartstrings. That's why you know that this has been sacrificial for them. And they're not doing anything yet. They're not making any moves yet. They love the equality in this relationship. I think it's very different than where they've been. That's why there's this deep introspection about what true happiness really means in partnership. What is it? What is this? What is this like? What does this feel like? What is this to live? And really deeply looking at that and why. They love the equality. They love that you give to them and they receive and vice versa. I think it's very different from where they are in their current life situation. They are feeling very happy when they talk to you. It makes them feel alive. It makes them feel young again. They maybe have even said that. I feel like I'm in high school again, something like that. They know there's going to have to be some things they walk away from. Something that once mattered to them quite a bit. Something that their heart really loved. So especially if they are going through a divorce or a high level breakup, and there's a lot of people that are kind of tugging at their heartstrings, I think that's something to really honor and say thank you to this person for, because that is hard. It's hard work to unravel a life that has been lived by all the people in it and to untether and then to make space for someone else. There is an immense amount of attraction here that exists between the two of you. Both of you really deeply feel for each other, and there's a lot of energy here towards wanting what's best for each other, even if you can't be together. Like they may text you sometimes and say, I really hope that someone is there to make you dinner or to rub your feet after a long day. And that might trigger you to say, well, why can't that be you? But it's not time yet. That's the problem. This is not in a state of alignment just yet. But remember I said this card was stuck in the main deck. Anytime there is a card that isn't where it's supposed to be, and let me tell you, I shuffle these decks before I do any of these readings. That card should have shown up when I was shuffling that deck, and it didn't until I was moving these about to get you these cards out. That means this has a bigger impact. Both of you are trying to manifest a new beginning here in this relationship because both of you really want this so badly. That does not mean, though, that this person doesn't have a high level of responsibility of walking away from a lifestyle that they've known for a while. That's a big, big ask. We have number 11, the whip. And we have number 35, the ball and chain. I think this person is in a different relationship in which they are completely restricted. They are trapped. There are addictions that are affecting this. Someone might drink too much. If this person's leaving someone behind and they have kids, they're a little worried that their person drinks too much or imbibes in too much stuff. They are in an unhappy union or a marriage. There's a lot of emotional baggage. There's many, many fights. Possible abuse going on here. A lot of yelling, a lot of fighting type of energy here. That's why they do want to walk away from that and come to you. There's just something that's preventing them from doing it just yet. That's why this gate's still closed. So what is this person's intentions with you in this relationship? We have the Queen of Wands. They intend for things to become happier, more inspired, warmer, lighter. I think they intend to continue telling you how beautiful you are, how inspiring you are every day. This is someone who really does love you and is so attracted to you. It feels very powerful in that energy. They are being clarified by the King of Swords, the Justice card of Libra, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Well, I think that they really intend to make things right between you and them. I feel like things right now, they're working really, really hard on going through something that's really cold and callous. So probably getting a divorce. Most likely leaving behind this ball and chain energy in order to be with you because of how warm you are and because of how alive you are, but really putting a lot of effort towards that. They intend to be offering you something little within a year's time. It can't be big because there's something in the way. I still haven't seen it yet, but this person loves you and they intend to continue investing into this because of how much they love you. Things are really cold in their life right now. It's almost like they're lonely, even though they're surrounded by a sea of people. They do have major romantic feelings for you. And they do want to continue exploring that. They do want to continue looking at that. And it could be that you're finally just getting to this place where you're like, when is this going to happen? Last week, it was a lot about, it's here. It's finally time. This time around, this reading, for some of you, it's almost like this has been going on for years. When is this finally going to be the right time? We have no, right now is not the right time. This is fixed energy. And we have 12, the birds. I think that this person is going to tell you right now is not the right time. I'm so sorry. I do want to be someone you can count on. I want to be someone who is reliable and dependable in your life. I want to be someone who gets things done for you. But right now there is something in the way. There is 100% something in the way of this moving forward. That lock on that gate. Last week I was so hyper focused on it blowing apart. Right now all I can see is the shackle and the lock. Let's do something I don't normally do in readings, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's pull this main deck clearly and definitively show me what is in the way. What is the block between Sagittarius and this person? What is the biggest block? Please and thank you. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Four of Cups. Six of Swords. And the 10 of Swords. Well, the biggest block is that both of you are really unhappy because neither one of you is single. There's a lot of communication about like the fact that this is being single and this is dissatisfaction. There's a lot of communicating about being unhappy and wanting to be free and clear and wanting to move forward. Okay. But what I see here is that something has to end in order for that to happen. And that is a painful ending. That's not an ending that makes things easy. It's going to hurt people. It's going to hurt a lot of people here. And I think that's the biggest thing that's in the way is both of you do not, neither one of you wants to hurt somebody. Wow. So how does this person honestly feel about you, Sag? Well, we have the Six of Wands. They feel so powerful when they're with you. They want to be recognized as your person. Like, if they are feminine, they want to have your last name at some point in their life. If they are masculine, they feel really powerful when they're with you. They feel like they won the lottery. They feel like they're alive in that energy, and they feel like it's a victory to be seen as yours, recognized as yours. even if it was like a pseudo union type of a situation where you're not really in union, but like maybe you two are work partners. Maybe you two work out together at the gym. Maybe the two of you are seen as best friends out in the world, and that makes them feel really alive with being recognized as your person. They are being clarified by the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Empress card of Taurus Libra, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. I think that they do want to apologize to you about how long it's taken them to make a decision. I feel like they believe you are owed an apology, that you deserve an apology. I think they feel like you are their divine counterpart. They feel like you are their all. You're everything they've ever wanted in a spouse. You're beautiful, you're kind, you're loving, you're a good person. You check off all their boxes. That's why it's been so hard for them and heartbreaking for them to not be with you. This person loves you. This person feels like you are their divine match. In their intentions, they have the King of Cups. In their feelings, they have the Queen of Cups. They feel like you are perfectly aligned for them. Eight of Wands, they do want to talk to you a lot. They feel like they owe you a lot of conversation about what has gone on here, why things are the way they are, what is the holdup, what is the thing here. It's that neither one of you wants to be seen as the bad guy in your current relationships. Finances and career are affecting this. So if this person is the main supporter for their entire family unit, I think that's a really big deal for this person. They've got a lot that they want to help you with here. We have number 6, the Swans. This person believes you are their soulmate. You are the one. You are the love of their lifetime. You are the person they want to be with. And number 3, the Ship. They do want to get moving towards you. They want to go places with you. They do want a life with you. It's just required you to be so patient, and you to withstand this closed gate, and you to withstand this lesson that's here, and trying to be high vibrational in the face of an entire relationship that really is broken down because they can't let go of where they're at, and they know they're going to have to. But that's why it hurts you so badly, is because you do want to move this forward, but you can't do it by yourself. Oh, Sag. I'm going to say to you though, these types of things are always brought to us when we really need to learn a lesson. That's why this paper boats is here. A lesson awaits you. There's something here that is telling you, please stay strong, stay the course. It's just not the right time. It doesn't mean it's never going to be the correct time. It just, today is not the right time. The fact that you guys don't want to be, neither one of you wants to be the bad guy. I get that. It's hard because you don't want to let people down, but one of you is for sure going to have to make some big decisions, probably both of you. So I am going to leave this here. If this sounds familiar to you and is your story, I do want you to hit the like button, drop me a comment or just an emoji in the text box, and please remember to subscribe to this channel. I think the thing I want to leave you with is that it's a very huge responsibility to let go of a life that's been lived up till this point. Yes, this person does want to do it. It's just a really big ask. So be patient with them, even more so than you have been, and understand that everything that's meant for you will never pass you by. If this is fated to come in, it will. So I'm going to leave this here. Have a great rest of your day, Sag. In the meantime, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.